my whole life.
Oh, there you are.
Blanchard,
Girl, why you keep hanging up on me?
I didn't. You flashed on my screen and dropped.
Blanchard, the girl that murdered her mother.
Can you see that?
Like, don't be a hater.
That I bring a certain
Okay,
level
so
of
you look
drama
good
to his
today.
life. He could leave me right now.
Oh, thank you.
Every day.
But he has my heart, and I can't control that.
Right. Look at our beautiful new neighborhood.
The road to happiness is not always easy. So heavy. Social media has been a big stressor for us.
Your nose is always in your phone scrolling through comments.
My reputation has gone down the drain. Like, I've already seen comments online of people saying that it should have been a condition of my parole to get my tubes tied.
I agree with that. Just saying.
They don't feel like I'm going to be a good mother because of what my mom put me through.
The lies that you said your mom put you through?
Oh my gosh.
Hey everybody, so I want to share something with you guys. So I just started taking a new prenatal vitamin, and then there is a stress support because
I remember this.
Stress in their life.
Don't you find it kind of odd that Gypsy Rose is trying to be some sort of a mommy, blogger, influencer, whatever, posting all of her pregnancy and her baby stuff online when she doesn't even know how to take care of herself? You never wanted a platform for awareness. You wanted a platform to get famous. G is influencing people, that's for sure, but in the most negative ways you can imagine.
Did you see that? It's her kicking. Now that I'm expecting a daughter, I want to be a role model to her for the right reasons. Like in my past, what I don't want to be is a role model to everyone else's daughter for making a really wrong choice.
But you are.
Yeah. And support and understanding that we all have to have with each other, but especially Gypsy, who's always kind of for the last 10 years been in some form of the media. And yeah, I mean, it breaks my heart to see how it affects her.
I feel like not many times in my life have I ever really kind of acknowledged the elephant in the room.
Thank you.
You are the elephant in the room.
How did I acquire status?
Irene!
Oh, for real.
Read the comments of a video that's talking trash about you. Like, you're for sure going to end up in a bad mood. But there's a certain sense of relief when you finally just like, whatever. If they think this is who I am and they don't, you know, they don't...
She told Blanchard said hi.
Then who cares?
To say that I'm deserving of a platform that is celebrity status, I am not deserving of that status.
You definitely ain't.
And I can recognize that.
Can you now? She is looking rough, Nerdbird.
Look at the manipulation, though.
See?
Oh.
What are you going to wear on the plane?
This. Leave in a little room just for souvenirs.
I'm contemplating if I should wear a hoodie or not.
Do you have a light jacket?
I feel like I'm going to be hot.
Every experience that I've had on a plane, I'm cold, but I'm cold by nature, so.
Her hair was giving mullet vibes.
Okay.
Why are y'all like this?
Or at least working on it for 2 days now. And I tried on each outfit to make sure that it was cute and it's weather appropriate.
She tried on that Barney dress? No, she didn't.
I haven't packed yet. I'll just throw a couple of things in there. I'm like...
Alright, I can't find my suit pants and this is a problem.
We are gearing up to go to San Francisco, and then we are heading to Los Angeles after that.
She
I have the
definitely is
pleasure of
cold by
going to be a speaker at San Francisco State University to
Do you
talk
see
about.
her belly at all?
No.
I am excited.
Not at all.
I'm a little nervous.
And wasn't this
Look
right?
how she's even sitting.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that pregnant.
About it. I was like, this is a really big opportunity. So I got a travel permit to go to California. Okay.
Have you seen my belt?
Thank you, Debbie.
You know where my boots are? My boots.
Check your
Oh,
closet.
I don't know. Maybe.
Don't know how he lived before me.
Wow.
I definitely think that I'm gonna be.
You don't know how he lived before you safely, baby. He lived safely before you.
It's universal about him.
Irene!
Not a stereotype.
Let me out!
This is the only time that I can really have to
Thank
put
you,
my best
Tanisha.
foot forward with something like this before bringing a child into the world and having my focus shift yet again.
Hey, Samantha.
I'm recording so I'd be able to see it.
Ken's boots married for walking.
I didn't realize how big San Francisco was. It's a pretty big skyline.
What time's the actual like event?
It's at...
It's in the afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at like 2:30.
Who was that in the back?
Look at this beautiful view.
So I'm wearing this dress. It's extremely heavy. Come tell how heavy this dress
It
is.
was extremely ugly. It was Ryan in the back.
Wow. Pretty weighted. Looks nice though. My grandmother would love it.
Oh! Oh, did you hear what he said about the dress?
Well,
My grandmother would love it. She knew she shouldn't have worn that dress. Nina! Did you hear what he said about the purple dress?
What did he say?
He goes, feel it, it's heavy. So he went over, he's like, oh, that is heavy. It's a nice dress, something my grandmother would wear.
When I took her case,
Oh no!
when that case was over, I've stayed in touch with her. Now she's 33
Kid
years
with the
old.
zingers.
Damn, something my grandmother would wear. That's lethal.
Thrust her out into the world, and she really needed someone to help her to navigate all of these things. She deals actually on a day-to-day with people on the internet, on social media, that are actively trying to get her parole revoked. Somebody sent
Because she didn't do enough
in
time.
Gypsy's name from Texas to Nick at the prison, trying to make it look like Gypsy is trying to contact him.
That's lies. You know it was her.
Now, as part of the management role,
Wow.
I'm also dealing with a lot of the parole aspects of her case. Hey, Kelsey. So we
As
we
part of the
verified
management
all of
role.
the permissions that we need for San Francisco State this afternoon.
But we know he a liar because he got Gypsy off on these charges, knowing that she was the one who committed it, knowing that he's supporting a PDF. So
About her future.
Hope I'm doing this right.
He said, I am the
It
manager.
doesn't have wrinkles.
Yes, it does.
look at bald-headed Ken.
This one question is kind of confusing. Maybe you can help me understand what it might mean. In the age of misinformation, do you have a different understanding of being lied to as a means of control over your life? How have you processed that concept? So, in an age of
We should call him
misinformation,
Mike Liefeld.
She doesn't even understand the questions they were going to ask her. And you see how all of her questions are always pre-written? So she can study them and know how to answer them? All of them. All interviews, everything she does is pre-planned out so she knows how to answer. Not because she's
do you
smart.
really understand what that might mean? Like,
Doesn't even
I
understand the
that,
question.
Misinformation is a different form of being lied to.
But what does that necessarily mean for how it controls my life? I don't.
So when people create false rumors about you, it takes up part of your day. It has a sense of control over your life because you feel like you have to go and debunk it. You feel the need to, the want to. Other people think it's true and
That's because
factual.
it's not lies.
You know, like the misinformation you gave about Nick GODEJOHN
Okay.
Right. So that in a way.
and Dee Dee Blanchard, that's misinformation, baby. In case you forgot.
I kind of feel like if I don't breathe life to it, it doesn't have any sort of control over my life.
Right.
I can still
That's a good way to
maintain that
answer.
control by just not breathing life to the rumor.
That's a perfect way to answer that.
Victim
Baby,
again.
Latoya is not rumors.
Perpetual victim.
Exactly.
They're picking on
I
them
have my
murderer.
supporters and I have haters. And you have your critics, you have your people that are in between.
How
There are
does
people
a,
who have you feel
a murderer have haters? Girl, you got to stop.
what I want. Me for me.
Me for me. Oh, tell me about it.
It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard Anderson.
Oh, Anderson, while she's sitting there with Ken and his baby.
Allegedly, because she ain't had that baby in her stomach the day before.
I know.
Energy says that you have strong spirit that watches over you.
In the granny dress.
Spirit guides that's watching over
Man.
you.
Zook's tasty, tender dog treats can turn every
I
outing
can't, that's
into an
wild.
adventure.
No, very well.
He stayed in the grandma dress, first of all.
Zook's dog
And
treats.
then-
Choose your adventure.
That's just wild.
Woo! Listen, Jenna, I need to lay low for
And
a
of course, the perpetual victim. She's playing victim yet again to the online bullies. You're a freaking murderer, man.
for 72 months.
Out of control.
Misinformation in your life. Like, you're
You are the
walking.
misinformation.
This is wild. I'll be right back. Take over.
Like, no, I cannot. And what is happening?
Not anything from me.
I'm home.
And
Especially when
then, you know, she has her little friend on here tonight.
Ultra Strong has a diamond-free texture that's more.
They claim they not cool with.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. Many people swear they've had
I
stuff.
had to grab myself some wine for this
We
one.
invited some of them to a little taste test.
That is the Domino's stuffed crust that you said you've had in the past.
Where's the pizza?
Domino's has never.
How did she go from not pregnant to that looking like that with that dress on?
Until
Come
now,
on.
Liz. Introducing Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Right?
I'd nuke the commercials, but then I'll knock everything over because there's stuff in the
Isn't
way.
really shopping.
Wow, the quality's amazing. I mean, discovering more of what we
All
love
the commercials.
feels like something else, right?
Yes.
This isn't shopping. This is beyond shopping. This is finding. These
I
dishes
will
just
say I love Home Goods. Hey, Simone.
She sure did stuff her belly with the hotel pillow.
Or a fake,
Baby
I
bump.
don't know. I'm still so puzzled. Hey,
And now her lawyer's her manager because, well, he wasn't good at law, was he? So there's that.
really? Yes, this is a Dr. Pepper Zero.
No? They're
love-
leaving fingers in because that's the only interesting part? Yeah.
But Home Goods and Burlington, they're my favorite stores. I don't know what it is. I always find gems in there.
She's live with Ken? How interesting.
And the dynamic is weird. I'm screen recording it, so I'll post it on YT later.
Wait, Magda made who? Oh, Magda made him an offer. That's funny.
Hey. Hey, Bam Bam. Hey, Emily.
Right? I must be off work tonight to be able to go live, you know?
Door dashing? Yeah. So, Ivory,
So, Nina.
someone said that they think Mia and her boyfriend are not together.
Oh, really?
Would that
What
surprise you?
happened? What happened there? I wonder. I mean, I think we know what happened there, but I think I know what
Me,
happened there.
Ivory, me.
You knew. I know now.
Like, do we really, really, really need to say?
No, we know. She's on live fighting with Ken. Oh,
The things that I didn't get to experience.
maybe the dysfunctional family was just a little bit too much. Maybe.
Listen, I told you what I didn't think it.
Hold it. P.S. Cody Brown.
So you ready, Gypsy? Good.
This is nuts.
That might get some airtime.
I'm about to go into court. I'm not very talkative right beforehand.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I don't talk or if I just seem distant, I'm getting in the zone.
Yep.
In the zone to go to a university to lie? I don't get
I
it.
just got a warning.
On what?
The content.
What was the warning?
I'm here today because Gypsy Rose learning her story a year or two back, it just really made me feel like I wanted to learn more about her story and how she is as a person rather than just how she was portrayed online.
I feel like the better I do in life,
Yeah, I will,
the
trust
more
me.
criticism and the more hate that I get. There's a lot stacked against me. A lot of people want to see me fail.
No, people want to see justice.
Yes, I'm widely known, but
Give it
I'm
Monica
still a very
Lewinsky.
shy person. And so
Without the
having
pretty.
that in myself is something that I'm hoping that I have in that moment, but I won't know until that moment.
Hillary Clinton. Nancy Reagan.
With everything that's coming out about Gypsy, our generations just honestly, they want the truth. And even though there is a lot of false things, like we really just want to hear the truth and we want to hear it from Gypsy.
You
You
know,
think you're going to hear the truth from the girl who murdered her mom? That's crazy. That's wild.
Right.
sure.
Oh, now she's got a belly.
I mean, of course I want to do good for the world, but I still feel like I'm still finding my footing.
I'm going to flip it a second just so we can break up the whatever. She's still just standing in the hallway.
Welcome to the 7th annual Project Rebound Mural Celebration. One of the missions of Project Rebound is to assist in the destigmatization of people who are formerly incarcerated. A lot of you are here for our very special guest. And with an open mind, please listen to what this woman has to say
With an open
judgment,
mind.
without preconception of who she is and why she is here on this stage. And it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard Anderson to our campus. Hi, come on in.
It's gotta hurt Ken so bad that she's carrying the baby and she's an Anderson. Like, how, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't think he wants that baby to begin with, so he doesn't.
My great pleasure to
You
bring
know
the
what I'm
stage
saying? Like,
and Bell.
Thank you, coming all the way from Louisiana.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sorry. I would have been like, I'm surprised your parole board let you
Conversation.
fly.
I know. Welcome home.
Thank you.
You know, that's really a big part of what we do, and education is also a very big part of what we do. I will be the first one to admit there's no preparation, there's not a class that you can take to prepare yourself for the confinement of prison walls. But I feel like you were almost a prisoner before becoming a state-sanctioned prisoner. How did that transition affect you?
Now, for me in particular, when I became incarcerated, I didn't have the simple freedoms of life before that. And
Oh,
I think the
please.
biggest thing for people when they
he
get
had a
incarcerated,
wig on. She was playing Demona. She was sneaking out the house and selling booty. I don't get it.
so I didn't have a form of reference of a normal life when I
Oh,
went into
please.
prison. So my experience was that prison was better than my life from before.
They had sharper toothbrushes in prison.
Because I was able to at least have the simple things in small doses. It was still confined and restricted, but it was better than what I knew.
Yeah, that is heavy. So, Gypsy, a pet peeve that I have with law and criminal justice, the black and white idea that you know right from wrong. I just don't.
What about
believe it.
Demona? Didn't we? I think that was freedom.
For context, how does the idea rest with you?
Unfortunately, I do think that we live in a society that everything is very black and white, and the justice system sometimes takes things into account and other times ignores that. There's lots of things that can be taken into account, and I feel like that is something that needs to be worked on in the justice system, is taking those, shades of gray into account when deciding someone's fate.
You mean like Nicholas?
How has it been for you rebuilding your life while still on parole?
That has been a journey. I'm rebuilding my life the best way I can with the restrictions that I have. Oh my god, I like it. I can just go anywhere, anytime I want. So even to come to this event right now, I had to ask for permission from my parole officer. Coming out and not
Yeah, that's
having
happened to murder someone.
already lived
Yeah.
and sowed my wild oats and everything already. I think right now that's a part of my life that's missing. And maybe I'll get it after parole, maybe not. I don't know.
Did you just say sow her wild oats?
Navigating parole is the thing that is
She
keeping
sowed
me
a lot of
free,
oats.
making sure I am doing everything that I can to follow those rules.
I still remember when Gypsy walked into the attorney-client room, very first time I met her.
That's what Ken liked. That look right there, he loved that. That's what Ken loved.
Down there because of the physical situation with her being in the wheelchair so often, the medications, and to fast forward.
Liar.
And to see the growth, I was
This is out of
unbelievable.
control.
This is wild.
Mike Stanfield is another type of scum.
On this conviction is kind of overshadowing all of the good that you plan to do and have done. And how are you navigating that?
I don't like the fact that society puts labels on individuals and that defines their character. The one thing that
You're a
is
murderer.
is that I know I don't want to be defined by my crime or my past.
Is she for real right
I don't
now?
want to be labeled a victim. I don't want to be labeled anything. I want to be known as just Gypsy. That's who I am.
No, it's not,
And
Demona.
so I feel like if society could open their minds a little bit more and have a little bit more kindness and start seeing the individual and not everything else, the exterior or the past. I have a choice now to make myself into whatever I want to be. And that should go for everybody. You're not defined by your past, your status, or anything else.
Don't judge the criminals. She made a little mistake.
I'm blown. Lifetime is some scum.
Yeah, this is wild. Did she just look at the audience?
I felt really confident until I went on social media. A couple of students. One of the hater content creators was driving up and down my street on a live stream.
She's just by herself, and a lot of people on the internet, they know her address. It's like, people are crazy.
Anyone would have run away. Now asleep.
Guys, she's wild, man.
For me, she was very different than I imagined.
She's got some freaking nerve. I don't want to be known as a victim, but I'm a victim now of cyberbullying. Add that to my freaking list. Like, I can't. It's so freaking wild. Like, don't define me by the choices I've made in life. Honey, you took a whole 2 lives. You took 2 lives. What are you talking about? Don't define you by your choices. You took 2 lives. You ruined an entire man with a marriage by cheating on him. What are you talking about? Don't judge you by your actions.
The fact that Lifetime is playing into this, and Mike Stanfield, he is scum.
Mike Stanfield, he couldn't make it as a lawyer, so now he's got to be a manager. So there's that. Let's be real. Somebody with a really successful law career doesn't just become Gypsy Rose's manager. So you couldn't hack it.
I mean, that's not quite the highlight of your career. That's like the downhill spiral of your
Right. It's
career.
like I still have a paycheck and I'm not good at law, so I had to do something. Yeah, that's wild. That is so unprofessional. Crazy, crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Can you guys tap the live for me, please? Thank you.
Yes, guys, like the live and share it. Please.
That's
Tap
nuts.
my face, tap Nina's face, tap whoever's face.
That is really nuts.
Yeah, we can get to 100,000 before the end of this.
That is really nuts.
Thank you, Miss Rika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm so upset at the fact that Lifetime is playing this narrative. I'm so upset that Gypsy, how many things are you going to fall victim to? You're disgraceful, honey. You're such a disgrace. I'm telling you, it's man.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, she's sitting there acting like she's being bullied. Meanwhile, let's send Lifetime she's literally, let's be real, she's going after content creators by proxy because you got bringing that whole thing
It's
over there.
commercials, y'all.
Yeah, it didn't come back on yet.
That's nuts. Thank you for the gifts. I'm screen recording her live from my phone.
Oh.
That's why you're hearing that in the background.
What is she doing?
I don't know. The phone is not close because when you play the thing, I don't want it to be heard in the background.
Okay. They're making Ken to be a bully. Of course, she's going to be victim to Ken too, just like she was a victim to Ryan. Gypsy is a perpetual victim.
Yeah, like she's never not a victim. Like she makes herself into a victim and then people kind of play into it. So she feels like it's okay to be a victim all the time. Thank you for sharing the live, y'all. Oh, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you guys.
That baby is more than 3 months old. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm sorry. You're 100. Oh, look.
Oh, wow.
Do you see like the pearl?
That's pretty.
I did like this chrome thing on top of like a transparent white. It's so cute.
Wow. That's nice. I like that.
Thanks. Yeah, we are definitely all tired of her BS.
Okay, we got. Hold on.
Identity after incarceration.
So I'm still finding myself. I think that is going to be a lifelong journey. Trial and error. I'm just now getting to experience life and make my own choices. And through
Oh, you
that,
made
I'm
choices
starting
of
to
your own,
develop
baby.
A sense of who I am. And so I'm
I don't think there'll be a season 3.
as we speak.
Do you
But
have
them college students was airing her out. You saw the TikToks?
university or anything you want to ask Jason?
I do. So, I mean, where do I apply?
Second grade is down the hall, baby.
Look, she did my heart thing. Did you guys see she?
Did you just heart
For
her?
having me. Appreciate it.
I don't know why they would cheer for a murderer. I don't know. Blows my mind.
Why does she bite off of everything I do?
I can't. This is wild.
I think it's super important that there's a face for all communities. And I think with having her being able to
Mama, but you'll come up tonight when she see his ass on the TV.
Come out of the ashes.
Why
and
were you
prove
on?
yourself.
Alright.
Come out of the
Really
ashes.
inspiring that she can create this like new life for herself. It shows like you can be whoever you desire to be.
She desired to be a murderer, man.
It's something like no one should have to live with.
She
She's
is.
have haters and they don't know what she went through, and her sharing her story is what it's all about.
That's such a fake belly.
Like I feel like she's really been trying to find her true self, and I think that's what she wants.
She's trying to find her true self. Maybe she found that in her adulterous affair.
How do you feel? You did great.
Wow, that you did it. No, that truly, you did it so good.
Ooh, I need some water.
I think it was amazing to just see all the love in the room, you know, and people were chanting your name and cheering your every sentence, and you know that's like it just felt real, you know. This is the real
And
life.
then they went on TikTok and posted the videos making fun of her, saying, "What are you doing here, murderer?"
Right?
And so it's just great to see that on a massive form.
It's nice to see what is real. Like drop the curtain and see, you know, past all of the user 72781 and then actually see real faces. So and see what those people think versus just a nameless or faceless picture. If they see you as something positive and it kind of takes you out of body and you're seeing yourself in a new light.
Girl, you lied about your entire life. Your entire life is a lie, and you're playing this for the media. But believe, we're gonna put you out there. Like this is nuts, especially because we've seen the FOIA.
Yeah.
I am very appalled and surprised and angry that Gypsy Rose was at the University of San Francisco yesterday. This BS about Gypsy advocating. What is Gypsy gonna advocate for?
This is like really mind blowing.
What about this dress?
What do you like about being a father?
I don't. This morning, I went into reading some comments about my talk at San Francisco State University, and I got a lot of backlash and a lot of hate. I'm confused by that. I thought that I was doing something good. Earlier in the year, I was just getting released. I was coming out of prison. I was getting acclimated to society. So, I mean, I felt at the time people expected so much of me. I do keep trying. If I get
You were the one who had the cameras ready to roll.
I keep getting back up.
The second
Gypsy was recorded as soon as she got out of the prison. Like the whole thing was, she literally walked out of prison and started filming. Like, what is she talking about?
Like,
how pregnant I am?
Yeah, because I was wearing like tight shirts. I can see the baby now. It's so hard not to walk ahead of you.
I know. Everybody talks about it.
Let them talk.
Oh, they're talking. Just saying.
This is nuts. Nuts. Nuts.
Yeah. I'm mad at this narrative. I'm pissed off.
Cheers. To my grape juice.
We know it's not fruit juice because whatever she says, it's the opposite.
Oh, look at all the people. Yay, that's lovely. Hi.
Did they say your name?
I don't know.
Hold on, I just got another warning.
Meow.
They're staring at you.
Make your lashes a big deal. New Paradise Big Deal Mascara by L'Oreal Paris.
This is wild. This is so wild. Like, people expect of you. You came out of prison. They opened those gates.
She was on hella interviews. She literally stepped out of prison. Her driving with Ryan was
They were
filmed.
right there at the gates.
But she's saying, people, you came out. Okay, Sarah
Already
Kristen,
plans.
the girl that got the clemency, from the day she stepped outside of prison, you have not seen her other than one speaking engagement. Why? Because she knows that at the end of the day, even though she got a clemency, and she, to me, has more of a reason to be on social because she unalived her pimp that was trying to, like, that I understand. But this, you lied about your mom. Your entire childhood is a lie that you've told the public, and it's been proven. And the media refuses to put it out there. And that FOIA flat out shows that she's been lying the whole time. All of the proof is right there. The court documents tell the truth.
Someone said she's smiling about being asked about season 3. Come on, man.
I doubt it.
My live gifting was suspended. Can somebody try to give me a heart? Because the content.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure the kids get ready for bed.
It won't let you, right? Yeah, my gifts are suspended. I'm going to end and come right back on.
Okay. And I'll be right back. Lonnie, go take a shower. Because you guys gotta go to bed. Gio? You're going to put on pajamas in a little bit and go to nap. Okay? No more iPad. Give it to me. Because it's time to go to bed.
AI image where they took the ultrasound picture
Thank you, my
that
handsome.
I taken,
You
and
get,
then
I'll try your iPad to get it tomorrow, okay?
to a place in Sweden, and they transform it to what her skin tone and everything looks like.
Oh, let me get Ivory back.
I think she looks a lot like that image.
Oh, upset. Like she's being bullied. Let's be real. You're sitting there bullying people by proxy via Bree. Like, come on, man.
No, she literally has Bree harassing people. Harassing.
To the point of being, like, served. And let's be real, she's doing it for you. It's wild. Wild. That's the only proxy that's happening there, is the cyberbullying by proxy. Let's be, why don't, Lifetime. Hey, Lifetime, why don't you pick that up? Why don't you talk about that? Let me send you, actually, I think we did, didn't we send them all the comments?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we sent them all the comments, so that's funny. So again, show us how she's the victim again. Oh, poor baby. They's picking on me online. They's calling me a murderer. Oh, wait, I am. Convicted.
Right.
No. Right. God, how dare they tell the truth? How dare they? Freaking
nuts.
Man.
This is nuts. All of this is nuts.
They're talking about potentially having another baby soon? What, when she gets custody back of the one that she got? Come on, I can't, man. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Maybe don't make it so clear. The down. Oh, turn it down a little bit.
Oh, the volume you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because of my past. It is heartbreaking at times because it's like I don't want to be treated any different.
Oh, she said to use a filter.
Yes.
Together for 6 months. They're still learning a lot about each other.
Oh yeah? It's like what? So you have me figured out?
That's all right, I don't.
Why?
What's wrong with you? It's sort of like a feeling you get when you're, it's an energy that you can feel. Maybe
sure
she's going through a moment. I don't know.
There are certain times that I just don't want to be recognized. Like I just want to have a
Liar.
nice evening and not have to be Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
That is hilarious.
Boba time.
Yeah, we've never had a boba tea, I'm sure. I wonder if you'd
Oh,
like
it's
it.
a thing? Like, I
Yeah,
thought
it's
that
just
was called.
tea with these little tapioca balls at the bottom. Look, the dog catching the fruit. That'd be actually a little fun with Parker.
I know. The cards. What I want you to do is kind of clear out your mind a little bit. And subject, or go with the flow. Whatever I see, tell you. So this is a combined reading, so it's a lover's reading. Energy-wise, says the lover's card is there. Energy says growth around family. You guys could both use a little patience at time. How's your patience?
It's getting better.
I'm pregnant, so my
I can't even right now.
The
And that's as it says growth and family celebrations. With the pregnancy, energy says good.
Oh.
It just says towards the end, resting, legs up, resting, drinking some water. But energy says healthy. It feels like energy-wise, the universe brought both of you together for a purpose and a reason. A strong connection, soul connection there. A past life connection between both of you. And it feels like this is why the connection was so strong. Just in the beginning of meeting
The filter
each other.
really is fitting.
You're a very private person when it comes down to a lot of things, or emotionally. You hide a lot, and you don't like to share, but it says when meeting him, he was very...
I'm really disappointed that this woman didn't call her a murderer.
Than you experienced with anyone else in the past. So it says a break. Were you guys on a break before?
Yes.
That's so interesting.
It says there was a break, and it
5
says...
years.
It says the universe brought you guys a full circle, like back around together.
That's crazy.
It says energy-wise, this year just says a lot of transition, growth, change, and a move. Did you just move or plan it?
This is crazy.
It's kind of creepy.
I just moved to Louisiana 2 months ago.
It says that was a good move. It says energy-wise, it says good transition for work and personal. So you try to stay away from drama. Both of you stay away from drama, but drama tends to follow you everywhere you go.
They are the drama. They absolutely are the drama.
Trust people, and it's hard to let new people in. You're not the same person who you was in the past, and so you have to become strong for yourself, and you have to start trusting the people that you are around for love. And it says energy, the universe giving back to you, happiness, love, success. Energy says meant to be helping a lot more people, touching a lot more people.
Oh, she touches a whole lot of people.
Your journey, and says that you had a difficult journey getting care, but it says you're in the right place to where you need to be at now.
Are
It
you
says don't
muted,
let other
Nina?
people's judgment affect
Wasn't
you,
me this
because you're gonna
time.
help a lot more people than people that
Oh,
judge you.
damn.
Makes
Me,
sense.
save the toothbrush.
Pretty good.
Very accurate.
Sometimes you put a smile on your face, make it break down behind doors, but since there's meant to be happiness coming back in play, energy just says don't feel guilty. When you're finally starting to enjoy life, when you're finally starting to grow or having happiness around you, don't feel guilty.
Oh, I got hit
It says
again.
Energy says you're going to be in a good place for you.
Hold on, I'm gonna flip really quick.
Also, it says that you have strong spirit that watches over you. It says you have 3 strong spirit guides that's watching over you.
Let's start with the eye chart.
Good,
What
it's
makes
a
you think I can
commercial.
read? You can talk.
Oh my
This
god.
is so funny. You look like you're from like India or something. Because it makes your hair darker and you're more tan.
I like the tan though.
They said you look like Ash Trevino.
Yes.
This is so funny.
Look, I got lips. I got lips. Look at that.
I mean, why are you like this?
Because I got lips. I think I like this.
I cannot. I cannot.
Top and bottom.
I'm so dead. Oh my goodness. I'm waiting to see this Ivy Rose grows part.
Made in caterpillars.
Made in caterpillars.
My eyebrows.
No, we can't show the screen. I don't think we should. It's copyright.
I'm trying to get him to kiss. Oh my.
I just miss how long my hair was when I first got it.
All right, I'm done. I'm having too much fun with this filter.
Mm.
Just like a
That's so funny. Moana take, yeah. The show is, it's a commercial. We only have about 10 minutes left, so.
Don't show the screen. Just let us hear it.
Okay. I'll show it in a minute.
And then when it's done, we're gonna just come right back. Okay.
Yep. No commercial. What are they doing? Having more offspring?
I think they're moving to Florida allegedly.
You know what I think is wild? That, oh, moving to Florida. Y'all hear that? You know what I think is wild is that, like, even with the micro deletion, they're just gonna keep reproducing. Like, you're not gonna. That would make me think.
I'm finna block you, Ivory. I'm finna block you for real.
I'm just saying. Like, legitimately, it's a genetic disorder. Like, why would you keep procreating, knowing you could pass along this horrible disorder that obviously, look at you, you murdered your mother. Like, keep procreating, have more kids, then they can all gang up. I'm just saying.
Mama K says she can't take you serious with that filter. It is really hard to take you serious. I can't even lie. It is really hard.
Listen, I have lips. Leave me be.
I've been
trying for a decade to grow these eyebrows back correctly. Look how nice and full they are.
You could get those waxed and they look bomb.
Yellow commercial. Where Geico? Oh wait, hold on. We're back on.
Energy says that you have strong spirit that watches over you. It says you have 3 strong spirit
I'm tired of this fake psychic.
I feel like a grandmother.
A grandmother?
Watching over you.
Like, we'll give you $100 to just say whatever we need you to say.
And so it's like they
Here's the
want
script.
out of you. And so like energy wise, they want to see you happy and they don't want you to feel sad or sorrow.
Maybe the grandmother is actually your mother
And so it's
talking
looking
about that
forward to the
baby that
future.
she's watching over that baby. Just
Don't
saying.
dwell on the past, but looking forward to the future for both of you. It's that the universe is making things right. That says being rewarded for your past efforts.
No, that was very.
Yeah,
Being
like
rewarded
mine.
for my past efforts? Being rewarded for her past efforts? What, the murder? The planning?
Appreciate the reading. You did a
Thank you
really
so
lovely
much.
job.
Thank you.
This filter is really taking me out.
That reading was actually really like spot on. I was really surprised because I don't believe in any of that stuff. So, you know, having our reading and talking about like the separation that we went through, I was partly nervous that it would be like a negative reading or there would be something like I didn't want to hear or something, but it
you're a
was a pretty
murderer.
positive reading. So like made me less of a skeptic now.
The reading was incredible. I was definitely blown away at times seeing some of the details that she knew about our life, you know? At the end of the day, we really do get each other.
Because you told her.
What riles up her emotions
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's wild.
And same with her and me. We have a mutual respect and love for each other. We can figure these things out.
First time she's on a beach. Oh wait, that happened 4 times already.
Yeah.
We are in a very unique situation where we are reconnecting, plus we're in the
We're
public.
going into the beach fully clothed.
There's a lot of things
Seriously.
that are hardships on us right now, so we're gonna have to kind of work through that.
I just can't.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna turn this because I'm gonna wait. There's that one part I want to see.
Hold on 1 second.
It was nice. The speech went really well.
Is that what you went there for?
Yeah, that's what I went there
She's talking
for.
to Mia
So,
right now, guys. Here.
The speech itself was in front of an auditorium of students. And what it is, it's a program that essentially helps like, formerly incarcerated individuals get a college degree. So they asked me some questions. I answered honestly. I was talking about like
Liar.
I got
You
my
did
DD
not.
in prison and how much that meant to me. Some things that I felt can change in the prison system, things like that. I felt really confident in that space.
Oh, because you know a lot about
Until
murder
I went
and
on social media.
prison.
Just like I had seen maybe like a couple of students that were there and they were so like nice in person. But
That seemed genuine.
no, they seemed genuine in real life. And then I found like I was scrolling and they had posted videos from the speech and they were just like talking and it hurt me and I like cried my eyes out that night. Because it's just kind of like, you
It
know,
hurt me that they
Right.
realized I was murdering.
It's gonna happen every time. I've seen a lot of positive stuff though. I've seen a lot of positive things. I popped up on my For You page and I was like, oh, what is this? And I heard in the comments and they were good.
I got so much backlash over like what I wore.
Some people were very like, I hate that, and some people were like, I love that. So,
Really?
yeah.
Well, don't mind hate like isn't gonna stop. It's not gonna go away. But yeah, that is upsetting. It's like she was very proud of that moment, and then she looks and she just gets let down, which that sucks, and I hate that for her.
I just turned off all comments now because I'm like, sure, it's good for engagement or whatever, but at the same time, like, I feel like if you're gonna talk smack, do it on your own profile, not mine. They just want drama.
Yeah,
they want
for
drama,
real.
and drama doesn't exist. So they
But
have
when
to,
people say what they want on their own profile, you get in their comments.
Right.
One of her TikTok haters literally drove to her house and like filmed her. She's 6 months pregnant. She's carrying our child. They know her address.
Nobody filmed her.
How unhinged people are going to be.
I don't feel safe.
As unhinged as she was when she murdered her mother. Oops.
They said she filmed her.
No, they filmed the house. They didn't film her. But then again, these people who don't like all the drama on social media probably shouldn't have called the content creators out and told them to show proof. I'm just saying.
Someone said she was doxxed. She's saying it on live right now.
How was she? First of all, listen. While I think that what IRGW did was unhinged and wild and pushed the limit, like seriously, was wrong. I don't know about doxed. I mean, your address is like available for everybody. Your house is on television. Your name is out there in the public, more public than a lot of people. Her house is on the show. How is that doxing? Still, it was threatening what she did. I definitely think that. I don't think she was right by any means. I think she was completely wrong and unhinged for doing what she did. It wasn't doxing.
No, at all. It was far from doxing.
Yeah, it was threatening, but not doxing.
That's nuts.
Easy.
Someone said, is that the Moana filter?
That what?
Is that the Moana filter?
I don't know. No, I don't think it is. It's just some girl with, I don't know. Yeah, definitely unhinged, definitely threatening, definitely stalkers, but not doxing. I mean, so there's that. Although I'd rather be called a doxer than a stalker, so just saying. I don't even know what to say about that whole thing.
Why do I feel like I look so shiny?
You look so what?
Shiny.
Go ahead.
Oops.
I'm not on. Got like the last.
Is it over?
No, it's got like 2 minutes left. Hold on. Not on
Is it
yet.
commercial?
Yeah, it's still a commercial.
Lots of leather going on now.
It ends in 5 minutes.
This is how much it sucks that they had to show all these long commercials.
That's what, yeah. She said, hold on. She said because she's on parole and she can't have any weapons.
Scan the QR code to get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less.
It is so
Why do you
boring.
think a murderer could have a weapon, can they?
No.
Instantly when you transfer to Dave Checking. Download the Dave app today.
But Ken said he had some. Not if he's living in a house with her or if she's by his house, he can't have any weapons. He can't have any weapons in a car with her. That's not true. But if he did just admit that, then we might want to go tell a parole officer. I'm just saying.
You know they don't care. They're trying to slide her across that finish line of parole.
You know they are. They're dragging her by her hair. And she's trying.
They like, you got to make it.
Yep. They are trying so hard and she's just not. She's going kicking and screaming.
Man.
Doesn't count. What you need is a will, something you can sign and make.
I think it's going to be over in a commercial.
This is. Oh, here we go.
My dad and Christy are visiting Christy's dad in Texas, so they're out of the state right now. Last night I had called Ken and I let him know that a friend of mine let me know that one of the hater content creators that's on TikTok was driving up and down my street on a live stream. And she was showing the house, hoping that me, Ken, Christy, Dad would come out and Gypsy us or whatever. And that just made me very uncomfortable. Like, I was not even, like, aware. Like, I was in my room, I was nesting, putting things together, you know, my room / nursery. And so it was really, like, surprising to me. Because I'm like, what happens if I would have been outside? Like, and I'm, like, alone. I don't know, like, martial arts or anything to, like, protect myself, so I'm completely defenseless alone.
Defenseless? Honey, you're a murderer.
I feel in danger, but I don't feel safe either.
Who made 2 attempts at her mother? Tell us again how you feel not safe.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, hey, listen. So, do you actually want me to come get you today? Because I can.
Yeah, just come at, like, 4.
You know he's calling her in the next room, right?
I didn't hardly sleep last night.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'll come get you in a couple hours.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Okay, bye. I hate it when she's at home and her parents aren't, and she's just by herself. And a lot of people on the internet, they know her address. It's like almost public information.
It is public information.
Never know, like, how unhinged people are going to be.
Right, like that time your girlfriend murdered her mother.
Like,
yeah, that was pretty unhinged to me.
Her house and like
street. No, I might be wrong, but I think that's kind of unhinged.
Like Lifetime filmed the exterior of her house.
I don't know much about her. She's built a profile and an account on being a hater for Gypsy, just posting all kinds of negative, false rumors every day, and just obsessive. She's 6 months pregnant. She's carrying our child. She's by herself in the middle of nowhere.
Allegedly, Ken. Allegedly.
Knows where it is, and people are crazy.
I already feel uncomfortable kind of like sleeping here and like living here because the address is online. But I never
your address in Metairie online too. Everyone knows that.
You know,
you feel better living there?
So last night, like, the wind was kicking really hard, so any rustle of the bushes or anything, I just was like wide awake.
I told her to make a police report. She said, no, I'm not going to do that either. Like, I'm going to just set the alarm and I'll be okay. And I said, all right. But then after hearing that she couldn't sleep, I was so stressed out now, that makes me just, okay, just let me come get you. It's a stress in my chest that I'm feeling right now. Like,
the day after the fact, really?
Would you be opposed to me just coming to get you now?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, let me just go and clean my suitcase.
Okay, all right. I'll be there in like an hour and 30 or so.
All right, I love you.
Love you. Bye. All right, where we gotta go?
Like, I'm just trying to live my life. Leave me alone. Like, I don't bother anyone. I don't do anything. So.
Oh, really? You're lying again.
I was calling to see if I can have a deputy come to my home. Well, there's this girl on TikTok doing stuff, and she was home alone. You have someone that can't defend herself, and she's pregnant. No, I'm not having it.
Finally, Christy.
You forgot to tell them, Christy, how you called her out, though.
It's gonna be an Anderson until the paternity test.
Except that any man idealizes his firstborn child to be born with somebody else's name on the birth certificate. Honestly.
Ooh.
Red, yes, blue, no. Honestly.
What irritates me the most is like Ryan speculating.
That they showed Ryan on the phone.
expect a percentage of the internet to not believe the results.
That's it.
That's wild. That's so funny.
Okay, we're gonna come off and come right back on.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all.